I can tell you why I stopped competing. So 3 years ago I played with Bruff HD, Sanji, Snowpoints, Gozu, and we were 3 North Americans and 2 European players, right? I played with them for like 3 months. I played tournaments with them, I think. Yeah, I think 3 months. And we did beat pretty good. We were like top 2 in Europe, or like, we were like a top 3 team, I would say. It was like TTV, us, and what it was like, Monkeys Unleashed, Apes Unleashed. Those were like the top 3 teams, I would say, during that period of time. And then they announced UCS, and with UCS, of course, you could not have region-based teams anymore, right? So it had to be 5 Europeans, and it had to be 5 Americans, so our team had to disband, right? And then I was looking around for options to see if I want to play UCS. And the best teams in Europe at that point didn't make any changes. Like, they wouldn't pick up a player. That was like what came into Nouns and what came into what was it? Yeah, Apes Unleashed again. So only 2 teams of Europe made it to the World Championship, right? So I was like, these 2 teams, no one's gonna beat them. It's pointless to compete, pretty much. And then I just started watching tournaments and casting them instead. Because I knew it would be pointless. I knew that no other team would have a chance. And if I don't have a chance to go to the World Championship, I didn't want to waste time competing. So. Then I did some tryouts, I played with a few teams, I was like, nah, this is not gonna like go anywhere. This might sound like very cocky and something, but it was just not worth it. It just felt like a waste of time when I can just make content, which also less stressful than competing. So I was like, yeah, whatever, man. I'm just gonna go to the watch. I'm just gonna be content creator in this game only. And that's it, pretty much. Yeah, I just didn't really believe that anyone could beat those 2 teams. And again, they didn't make any swaps, so kind of felt pointless. It kind of felt pointless. And that's why I'm not playing tournaments. And at this point now, like, I'm too far behind to even, like, care. As well. And the competitive scene is not that worth it anyways. I do miss competing, but what I don't miss is practicing. Like, having to practice, I don't miss it at all. Oh. Like, I had team practice for 4 years in my old game. Team practice every single day. Like, I don't miss it. I don't miss having to team practice. It's a huge time investment. Of course it is, right, if you want to be the best. And then it's not like Europe is doing well anyway, so like, what's the point? Am I joining a European team to get stomped by Asia? Not making out of groups at World Championships? Is that what I want to invest time into? No. So. Like, I'm not gonna invest time into just losing international tournaments and group stages. Because our region is just worse. Like, I'm frozen. What? I thought I still got that. So, all of this is happening, 1v3, and then I look up here, and this is happening too. And now no one is bot lane anymore either. It's not like we did for money. Yeah, people do. So the difference is that most tournament players do it as a hobby, right? Like, Unite competitive scene is a hobby league. You do it as a hobby. It's nothing like... you just do it as a hobby. And I'm already playing Unite for a living. So I don't want... God, yeah. So I would play it for a living and for a hobby at the same time. Like, bro, I'm already playing like 6-7 hours making content a day. I'm not gonna go from making 6-7 hours of content into team practice, into my hobby. Like... Unite competitive scene is a hobby, which is good. Like, if I had a different job, maybe I would do it as a hobby, you know. But yeah, just no reason to. And I already went, like, in Heroes of the Storm, I went through playing in a team for 4 years. My schedule was, I woke up, I had breakfast, I streamed from like 10 to 14, then I had 6 hours of practice, and then my day was over at like 22. So I already went through that for 4 entire years. And at least in that game I'd made money, you know, competing. So, in Unite I wouldn't really make money competing, so. Oh boy, this game is not very fun. Be simple. That's kind of all there is to it. Oh, Gengar disappeared at the same time. So yeah. And then, you know, competing is a lot of stress. Competing is crazy stress. Like, it's very difficult dealing with losing. Big tournaments as well. Like, it is very stressful. Especially as a content creator. Like, I already went through this because I was the most watched pro player in my old game. Like, I had the most viewership out of any pro player in Heroes of the Storm. So every time my team lost, it was my fault. Like, I just got so much flame every single time on the official tournament streams. I was just flamed 24/7 because I'm the big streamer, I should be winning everything, right? Like, so if my team lost, it was always my fault. I got so much hate. So much hate, 24/7. It doesn't matter. So it's very like, if you're like a streamer or something and people watch you and then you compete in tournaments, man, like people just use anything. Especially if they're perma-banned in your chat. Especially if they're perma-banned in your chat. So yeah. The amount of hate messages I had, like, doing tournaments was crazy. And also, like, just because, like, I say someone is bad on stream, people would think I would flame my teammates. I think I was a pretty decent teammate, like, tournament-wise or team-wise. But because I say someone is bad in a ranked game, people made that excuse that I'm, like, toxic to my teammates. Bro, really? This is the most ego Unite I've ever seen. Just because he doesn't want to go down to me. So I hope we win the game now. I surely hope we do win now. And that is the most ego Unite I've ever seen. He's from the Doctor Squad, they don't like me, so see? For those example. It's the Doctor Squad. I only have 3 stacks, so that's okay, I guess. I mean, I would like to be 14, though. Wait, what is he farming? What are you farming for? You have Unite, you live 14? Pikachu just bring him. He's gonna just... So much CC. This is doing this. I mean, it's good right now. Gengar's not here. Can you rip it though before Gengar Unite comes through? Please. Nice. Yeah. He didn't want to lose the 1v1. Yeah, he didn't want to lose the 1v1. And instead he ends up losing the game, so... Well, actually, we haven't won yet. At least score one more time. Can the CrisHeroes score? He has 1 HP shield. Oh my god, he made it. Talon can score again, we just defend. We'll go here now. That should be fine. Yep, nice. But yeah, that was a rough game. Not very fun.